everybody. Welcome back to Black Me Up Podcast. We are a weekly podcast that discusses life, culture, and adulthood from the perspective of two Black women living in Seattle. I'm Day.
And I'm Lily.
So I ended up going on Twitter and just searching Black travel agencies. And I found this chick named Helene Kane. She's a British African journalist, actor, columnist, and she's a travel agent. And I asked her, I ended up coming across a tweet where she said she's launching her own travel agency portal. So I was like, hey, I think this is kind of dope. Can I just ask you what this is about? So she ended up telling me, Royal Crown is homage to the fact we're British and emerged from Commonwealth. The travel firm started in 2018 as an add-on to already existing Bizarre Daily News and its 34 imprints and other businesses, which began in 2002, 4, 5, and other years since. I started the agency because I couldn't find anyone that catered to the experiences and adventures that Black people liked. White luxury has been defined for centuries, but Black luxury has often has not. It became a reality because I was in Greece on work travel and someone had asked me at a press event how I traveled or who through. And I didn't have a travel agent at that time. She says we've been voted by numerous online publications amongst the best places to buy, work, and eat, which I value the most. Then she says they serve most of the human accessible world with an emphasis on Black and brown travelers looking for affordable ways to access places they've been shut off to. The website launches next Friday, so by time this airs in 2 days. And the website it should be royalcrownbooking.com, but if not, I will put it in the link below.
It hasn't even launched yet. This is like brand spanking new.
This is brand spanking new, which is exactly why I wanted to reach out to her so bad, because I thought it was incredible. Girl, I want to travel to the Maldives, St. Thomas. Bitch, I want to go to Jamaica. Chile.
Jamaica's a must.
Jamaica's a must.
I don't think I can't leave this world without at least going to Jamaica once.
I need to step one toe on Jamaica, at least.
Even if it's like for a couple minutes.
Even if it's just for a layover. And also our viewership is going up in Mongolia.
I'm curious, what the fuck? Like,
I'm curious as to how that happened, first off.
Right. What's going on? Do you think it's a Black person that lives there?
The one Black person, just loyal and dedicated, send us to all their friends. Black Me Up's coming to Mongolia 2022.
Girl.
Girl.
Because I'm curious. I'm like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, I don't know. I'm not mad at it though.
You feel me? I'm shocked but not mad.
Shocked but not mad. No. Not at all.
Shit, well, I'm ready to get on into the show.
Did you hear about like Mike Epps? Like the picture that he posted of his 1-year-old daughter?
No. What happened?
Like he photoshopped her hair.
What? I didn't see that.
If you just Google it.
Let me Google it.
Mike Epps' daughter.
Mike Epps' daughter. It's funny, it popped up like immediately.
Right?
Mike Epps comes under fire for editing daughter's hair. Oh, what?
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep.
Let me copy and paste that. Damn. Okay. Mike Epps has come under fire for allegedly photoshopping his youngest daughter, Indiana Rose's hair, in a recent candid. Twitter was quick to point out the difference between a previous candid of Epps' baby girl compared to that of a recent photo showed of her with straight hair. So yeah, the old photo, well, it doesn't even look old because the baby girl has the same swimsuit in them, but one of them is her with just natural short cute baby hair. Then the other one is her, it looks like her skin is lightened too,
Mhm.
And then her hair is just slicked down. Why do you Photoshop that?
Right. She's one.
Yeah.
And then apparently, you can see on mom's Instagram, she posts, the baby all the time, and her hair is curly, that short
Mm-hmm.
curly texture.
Mm. God
So,
damn. What's the point? What is absolutely the point of that?
but it just seems very like, and I've heard too, like he doesn't like darker black women,
Oh my God. Comments like that.
and like once he started coming up and making money, he started dating like lighter skinned women and wanting, and then it's so much drama with him and his older darker daughters versus his younger light skinned daughters because they all have different moms and like
Mm.
yeah, he has a problem with being
With that. Yeah. Yep. With the appearance of black skin and with just his children
Mhm.
having dark skin, and like the fact I'm looking closer and her hair is like down to her shoulders, like
Exactly.
like the hair is draping. Why do you Photoshop that, and
And
how?
I think his the caption to that post, he said like her hair with hearts or something emoji.
Psh.
Like, what do you're trying to emphasize on her hair, which is straight, but that's like,
And it's fake. Like you're emphasizing what?
right, he photoshopped it to make it look long and straight. So she has more of like a Caucasian
Caucasian appearance.
features. Yeah.
Okay, and I'm looking. I don't know why I don't see too much more about it now. I only see two articles about it. Mike Epps is a proud father of five, so he has five kids. Is that his youngest? That has to be his
Yeah.
youngest.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness. What I just came across this random article. Mike Epps' 1-year-old daughter, Indiana, steals hearts with her smile as she walks in a long wig. And this was posted March 22nd, 2021. Then let me see if there's photos of her in a wig. So yeah, here's the photo, like a video posted from his Instagram, and her hair is just curly. She's just sitting at a play set, and her hair is short and curly.
Right.
Oh, there she is, walking in a little wig. It's a little Beyonce looking wig, and she's just in the house walking around. It looks like she probably ended up in her mom's closet or something.
Mm.
Yeah, and then copyrighted music. She's the cutest little baby.
She is adorable.
She's so
What
cute.
is wrong?
Yeah. Mm-mm. I don't fuck with that. But also, speaking of men, I wanted to bring up a new concept to the show. I wanted to call it the Black and Whack list, just because I didn't want to just call it like the blacklist, like, oh, we're blacklisting celebrities. No, it's the Black and Whack list. I wanted to add, and these people are people that I don't necessarily want to talk about on the show, but if we do ever talk about them on the show, then they won't be talked about by name. But the two people that I wanted to induct in the Black and Whack Hall of Fame are the Baby and Tory Lanez, because of what they did at Rolling Loud was it this past week? It's been a minute, but I think this past week.
Mm-hmm.
So during Rolling Loud, they had a virtual concert and an in-person concert, which we will talk about that in-person fact later, Rolling Loud. But during the baby set, I believe, I missed it. The baby brought Tory Lanez out on stage during a Megan Thee Stallion and the baby collaboration.
Okay.
And also at the very end, the baby went on a very homophobic and extremely unnecessary rant that I'm trying to find the content to. Let's see. And he doubled down on his statement multiple times on Twitter, which further proves ignorance, which further proves you're terrible. And let me see if I could, if not the video, where the hell is a quote? Twitter has never failed me. DaBaby video.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas, lights up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air. Let's be real about this shit. Yeah, keep it fucking real. Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker.
Okay. So if you don't have HIV and AIDS, put your lighters up. Ladies, if your pussy smells like water, put your lighters up. That comment, what the fuck? Niggas, if you didn't suck a nigga dick in the parking lot, put your lighters up. Why the fuck do you care, sir? And why is that on your mind while you're performing in front of so many people?
Right. Why?
Homophobia on just to the max.
But if you're homophobic, okay, you're homophobic, but why do you need to
announce it?
Right. Why do you need to say that? What is it? What are you trying to accomplish?
Trying to make sure that nobody was sucking dick and the only people, the only ladies with water pussies are in the parking lot or whatever. I don't know. But that's...
And the other people that don't apply to all those statements, are
they supposed to get refunded and walk out?
Are you going to tell them to leave? What was the point? Like, that really, honestly, was not necessary.
All of that was extremely unnecessary, and I don't get why so many of these niggas have platforms.
It's really disappointing.
It's extremely disappointing. Then for your DJ to be like, yeah.
Exactly. The DJ making those comments as well was like,
okay, sir, you too.
So the whole crew is like that then?
So everybody just talking about niggas sucking niggas' dicks in the parking lot, huh? But that's exactly why DaBaby and Tory Lanez are on our black and whack list. They are hereby banished, and I wish that we had a some sort of sound effect.
Yeah.
I guess that will be the sound effect that we use.
I was thinking of, what was I thinking of? We might have to cut this out because this might sound stupid, but like, when you whack a fly.
When you whack a fly.
Yeah.
Like a fly swatter, like a whoosh.
Yeah.
Shit, fuck yeah. But okay, I have a question. Actually, no, before that, we didn't even get to the word of the day, the word of the week. Lily, what is your word of the week?
I almost slid through. Word of the week. Okay, my week. Overwhelmed. I might have said that too before. I don't know. But yeah, overwhelmed. I for sure have felt very overwhelmed this week. Emotionally, mentally. Yeah. Overwhelmed.
No, I'm there with you. Your word of the day always resonates, and I feel it deeply.
I said word of the week?
Yes.
I meant word of the day, sorry.
Word of the day. It's all good. Word of the day, word of the week. I don't even know what it is anymore, girl. It's been 2 weeks.
Exactly. You know, summer's like almost over.
Which I don't understand. How did summer fly so much?
Yeah, I think 2 to 3 weeks we have left?
Damn. I don't even know when summer ends. Like, I feel like as an adult, it's just working just till the weekend, and then the weekend is just your 2 days of summer.
Yeah. My weekends are my summers, yeah. Well, because we're not in school anymore, so like unless you're like a teacher or somehow work for the school district,
Then
get summers off. But
right.
typically no one gets summers off.
Damn. But my article of the week.
Yes.
Damn. Okay, so I'm trying to think. I'm mad at myself too because I completely could have had this already ready, and I do. I'm just debating between a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Take
your time.
This new anti-food waste company will give you $18 worth of food leftovers for $5.99.
Wait, say that again.
This new anti-food waste company will give you $18 worth of leftovers for $5.99.
$5.99.
So let me click into this article really quick.
What kind of food?
I know, right? Let's see. So there is an app in San Francisco that costs customers $4.99. Each bag is supposed to have the value of at least $15. Or a $5.99 bag should have the value of $18. And each bag that I picked up reading from the article had at least, and most times, much, much more. My plan for roughly 3 meals plus a dessert in reality subsidized for myself and my husband all week long.
All week long?
So damn. I want to know more about this app.
Like, how do they...
Like, how do you store it too? Because you're already getting some like leftover food. But the article says food waste is a big problem nationwide, but especially so in the United States. As much as 40% of our food gets thrown away in this country, according to the Department of Agriculture. A 2014 study by the Food Waste Reduction Alliance found that 84.3% of unused food in American restaurants ends up being disposed of, and only 1.4% is donated. So, too good.
Oh, that our portion size are freaking huge.
Huge. Yeah, you'll go to a restaurant and get food that you can't even finish.
Right. So what do you expect me to do?
Exactly. So Good to Go was born in Denmark and quickly spread to France, the United Kingdom, Spain, Germany, and then the Netherlands in 2016. The founder, Lucille, said that they knew the key was getting restaurants to participate would be to make the process as simple as possible, making the app easy to use and not requiring any upfront commitments. So the company takes a flat fee of $1.79 per purchase, which is pretty high when you convert it to percentage, about 35% for a $4.99 bag, but pretty low when you consider that most, if not all of the food would have generated the restaurant or store zero revenue at all. So I guess if you're in San Francisco and you're interested, Too Good To Go is available. Oh, not only San Francisco, in New York, Boston, Jersey City, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., Portland, and Seattle.
I was going to say everywhere but Seattle, but...
And it hopes to launch in LA at the end of the year. It's saved more than 72 million meals across 15 countries since its loss, which adds to 250 million pounds of food. Okay. Wow.
I gotta try it out. Not gonna lie.
I honestly want to try it out too, because when you think about it, fuck yeah, especially if it's just unpicked food. Like, I don't want no food that got picked off of some customer's plate. But if it's something that's just like left over from food prep and shit, fuck yeah, give it to me.
Of course. What is it called?
Too Good To Go. Looks like it is in Seattle. Oh my goodness. Okay, everything in me wants to Google it. So Too Good To Go Seattle. Okay, I found their website. It's toogoodtogo.com. I accept all of the cookies. Nope, not .org. Right? It should be an organization. Their website is super cute. Save food, help the planet, start saving delicious surplus food at great prices. 1/3 of all food is wasted. So it looks like you have to get the app.
Oh, you need the app.
Looks like you need the app if you want to purchase, I guess. But businesses, you guys can sign up. If you're a business, go ahead and sign up. The more businesses, the better.
It has to be a business?
Oh no, I just see the option for businesses to sign their business up on the website.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So businesses, go ahead and sign up, especially if y'all are near us. Okay, Seattle area. If anybody ever tries out Too Good to Go, then please let me know. But moving on.
.org. Where am I?
Where the hell are you? Too TOO.
Yeah.
Good GOOD. Too TO Go.
Yeah, but mine says .org.
Well, shit. I typed Too Good to Go Seattle.
Oh, Seattle. Oh, okay.
I don't know. Maybe it could be .org too.
Oh, now it's .com. Oh.
Now it's .com. Shout out to that. Lily, did you hear that Saweetie has her own McDonald's meal?
Oh, jeez. No, I didn't.
Oh, jeez.
She does?
I love Saweetie. Yes, the bitch does. So it launches on August 9th, but I guess some states and some cities already have it because I've been seeing some YouTube reviewers post it. But yes, let me see if I can get the full menu that she has because Saweetie's making it poppin'. Yes, I want you to know my location, McDonald's. Know everything about me. Okay, so the Saweetie meal coming soon, August 9th. August 9th. The fuck happened with my mouth? With the rap game on lock, Saweetie is coming for the food game with a meal that was made to be remixed. Download the app to tap in for an exclusive when it drops on August 9th. So she's dropping it with the same sauces because we know the BTS meal came with 2 different sauces. Hers is just barbecue sauce, tangy barbecue, with a Saweetie N Sour Sauce. And it has a completely different top on it. So her meal comes with a Big Mac, boom, a 4-piece chicken McNugget, boom, 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 medium fries with a Sprite. Okay, why'd I know she'd have a Sprite? And then the Saweetie N Sour and tangy barbecue sauces.
Okay. I mean, that seems pretty good.
It does. It seems like the basic, basically what you would go to McDonald's to get so people aren't going too far out of their normal order with this.
Exactly.
And it's made to be remixed. I don't know why I can't find the remix logo, but I love it so much. So Saweetie says she likes to put her fries inside of her Big Mac, drizzle it up with a little bit of ketchup. Side note, I despise ketchup. I'm not gonna lie. I despise ketchup. I try to avoid it at all costs. It's not my favorite. And honestly, one day I just smelt it when it was just too hot, and ever since when it was hot and sitting out,
hot ketchup is the nastiest smell.
It's disgusting. Baby, that is a hill that I will die on. I will not go anywhere near hot ketchup.
I don't like smelling ketchup, but eating it, it actually tastes good.
Girl, if you don't. And she also puts her fries with her chicken McNuggets, which is super cute. Now, one little quarrel, debate that I have is I do not like it when people drizzle their fries or their just whatever with the sauce. I like to have the sauce as a dip. I don't like it drizzled on top of fries or nuggets or anything.
See, I used to be like that when I was younger, and then one day, I think it was I didn't have a choice. They just gave it to me like that.
Right.
And I ate it, and I was like, oh, okay, this is not too bad. I wouldn't do it on my own by choice, like drizzle. But if it was served like that, drizzled, I'd I could eat it. It's good, but I prefer doing the dip.
I was about to say I'd be so mad if I got it drizzled coming out to me, but then I remembered some places do have like the big like nacho fry drizzle. I understand that.
Right.
But for the most part, no, don't drizzle my shit. But yeah, shout out to Saweetie. I'm so happy. Me and you know we're gonna be trying that, right? We're gonna make a YouTube video reacting to it.
I might. I don't know.
She said, I might.
I don't know.
I would like to order those Saweetie N Sour Sauces by the pound. I want a whole box of them.
Have you tried it?
It's just regular sweet and sour sauce, but I love the fact that they changed the logo of it to say Saweetie N Sour with a little diamond on it.
That's cute, actually, with the diamond.
It's so cute. So, shout out to Saweetie. And people were being so funny talking about, I don't want anything that Saweetie touches. Just because they're mean, but come on, y'all. It's McDonald's. She can't fuck up a McDonald's meal. Come on.
She could.
She could. Okay, but let's go ahead and get up into this main topic. So I wanted to watch a video with you real quick, so I texted it to you. It is a TikTok, and it's showing a fly-in community, and I want us to watch it together. Okay. So go ahead and open it up. And also, y'all, I will be posting it on Twitter, but I'm opening it up right now, and just let me know when you're watching it.
Fly-in communities are the coolest neighborhoods. Everyone has a hangar to park their planes. We're off to go grab some Chick-fil at 200 miles away. Neighbor has some sick planes. There goes Bob in his jet to the grocery store. So cool. Zoom. Fly-in communities are the coolest neighborhoods. Everyone has a hangar to park their planes. We're off to go grab some Chick-fil at 200 miles away. Neighbor has some sick planes. There goes Bob in his jet to the grocery store. So cool.
Here goes Bob.
Right? Look at Bob just going to the grocery store.
I'm sorry, but you gotta be real fucking extra.
Yeah, just taking the plane, the PJ.
Okay, but oh my goodness. I don't know how that works. I don't know. Because what if one of the neighbors is sleeping? You got this fat ass plane that's just
Exactly. Like calling your bae, like, yeah, come on, come land at 9:00 p.m. It doesn't matter. Then you just wake the whole block up.
No. I could not. It's cool, but no.
It's very cool to think about, and honestly, I think I would stay in one.
But like,
I think.
What if you and your partner get in an argument?
If
he wants to leave.
How about you just leave? Just go. Then it's like, okay, it takes him 20 minutes to leave because he needs to get plane clearance.
It's because it's supposed to replace a car, right?
You'd think, but then if you're flying to the grocery store, I don't think there's fly-in grocery stores, so you'd have to fly into an airport, rent a car, drive to the nearest grocery store.
That's too much work. That's a lot more work than... No. That's too much.
That is a lot of work.
It's already a lot of work to just get in the car and drive over to the grocery store. Now you gotta hop on a freaking plane. Then drive.
And I'm over here looking at it again. And you know how when you're at the airport and the plane needs to get out of the terminal and it has one of those things back you out?
Yeah.
How are these planes parked? Do you just need to call a homie to get the fucking...
You gotta make sure someone's home.
So you do. Gotta make sure somebody could whip out the jet mover. That's interesting. And speaking of fly-in communities, there are actually a couple fly-in communities in Washington State.
Oh my goodness.
That's one of the things. I don't want to say that it shocked me, but when I saw how close they were to us, then it actually did kind of shock me. So
Are they
let me
that close?
There are some that are pretty close here. Let me open it on up. So we have some in Olympia, Sequim, Spokane, Yakima. There's more in the outskirts of Seattle than I would have imagined. But it also kind of does make sense because there's so many islands.
Oh, right. That's true.
So, and also shout out to DNTT podcast. They're listening in on the live stream. We're on Podbean Live. When I was talking about the Saweetie meals, they said they got access to the Happy Meals, early access to the Happy Meals. So I guess that's when I was talking about the different states that had the Saweetie meal. But yeah, I'm so excited about flying communities. That's exciting. If I could find one, and if I could make a friend in a flying community, I would.
You would?
Yes, just so they could take me to their house. I want to check it out.
So would you like live there?
I would not live there, but I would vacation there. I would vacation there and temporarily stay there.
Yeah, I feel like that's the best way to like enjoy it without getting annoyed and being frustrated with it.
Honestly, I love planes though, because growing up, we grew up right near Boeing, right next to Boeing, so we'd always hear the planes and everything.
Every morning, you ride, the bus drove past, and you can see the planes and everything, and it was just like every freaking morning.
Every goddamn morning. Oh, I love it. But last episode, we talked about birds and also your encounters, Lily, with dead birds.
Oh gosh, I don't want to remember that.
Well, I kind of have a little something for that, but I also have a story real quick. So the other day I was playing Pokemon Go and there were just some crows in the road, and you know the street that I live on, not too many people drive past it, but when people do, then they be flying. So the crows were kind of in the street, and this car just blew the stop sign, and right as one of the crows was getting up to fly off, it ran into the car, and I happened to look at it the second that it happened, and the crow just freaking hit the ground. And I was like, no, like, no. And I just walked away and I tried to ignore it. And so I kept playing Pokemon Go. Then right as I walked past, the crow was gone.
What?
That crow looked like it broke its neck, bitch. It ran into the car and like I heard the noise and everything. Like it looked like it broke its neck.
Oh no. No. You needed to go home.
And tell me why I thought of you. Stay the fuck inside, exactly. I thought of you and all those different experiences. What? I was like, this is too much.
No, that's not a good sign. That does not sound like a good sign. I'm so sorry you had to see that.
Yeah, it was terrifying. It just disappeared. I kind of wish that I kept looking at it, but I thought it was dead. So I thought it was just going to be laying in the street, and I didn't want to see that. But I looked into the street as I finished playing Pokemon Go, and like, it was gone.
Jeez. I can't.
So, on the topic of birds, I came across a mock religion, I don't want to necessarily say a cult, but like a conspiracy theory kind of almost. Mm-hmm. And it's called Birds Aren't Real. And it's called Birds Aren't Real. It's a hot new conspiracy theory that's taken America by storm. I will go ahead and tweet out this link for anybody curious. Let me copy and paste this. Boom. But let's get into it. The group Birds Aren't Real, who claim that birds are no longer real, have conducted a rally in the U.S. in hopes of converting others to their views. For those who are uninitiated, The Birds Aren't Real movement claims that birds were once real, but have now been replaced with drones by, you guessed it, none other than Barack Obama. Back in 2001. Okay. The new robotic birds are used to monitor Americans, according to this conspiracy theory. So, let me tell you what the Birds Aren't Real page wrote on Instagram. Where it all began, October 26th, 2001. The day the Deceitful and Wicked Patriot Act was passed by Congress. I can't watch these horrific videos in public. I tremble uncontrollably with rage. I sob. I can't keep quiet. So I guess that it is referring to this Instagram post that's tagged in this page. I'm sending it to you right now, Lily. Boom. Go ahead and play that video once you get it.
Is it over text?
Over text.
Okay. Oh gosh, I can't even.
And I just tweeted out the Birds Aren't Real conspiracy theory article on Twitter. We will get right into it after, Lily, you watch the video. And you play the sound too. I'll watch it too. What the fuck? Damn.
That's a lot of birds.
That was a lot of birds. So if y'all don't have the video, it was basically 3 big ass semi trucks with rows full of columns full of birds, or what I'm assuming the Birds Aren't Real Instagram page is claiming to be drones. And they just all got released at the same time. Definitely hundreds of thousands of birds. Then it shows a separate semi-truck releasing another set of birds. So, continuing on with their post, after the government killed off the last real bird in 2001, they released the beta version. Bitch, okay.
Wait, the government killed all of them?
The government killed off all the last birds in 2001. Then they released beta versions of the first prototype bird drones, as shown in the tapes, which we just watched. What a coincidence that on October 27th, 2001, Pearl Harbor happened. Okay, they're connecting a whole bunch of... Yet no one seems to draw the correlation. Sheep. Okay, I guess we're sheep. Call me misinformed, call me stupid, call me undereducated. I don't care. Just because I didn't go to high school doesn't mean that I'm any less intelligent. I just haven't been brainwashed and institutionalized like you all. I know that I am #woke, and one day you will all see. So, according to the article, there was a rally that did take place in Springfield, Missouri, and it was attended by a large number of people, and it was to spread the idea that birds are robots. And what is the purpose of these? Okay. Let's get into this. First conceived or unhearted, depending on whether or not you believe birds are robots and everyone is in on the lie, by a college student. So this conspiracy theory was created by a college student in 2017. The conspiracy theory claims that in 1950, the CIA was faced with 2 problems: how to surveil the entire US population and how to stop birds from pooping on their fancy CIA cars. The solution may seem obvious in retrospect. It was, of course, to replace birds with tiny robot drones to listen in on every conversation. So,
why does this sound like someone, like a middle schooler's paper?
It does sound like some fan fiction or some essay
type of, yeah, like seriously.
There are groups of people that believe it. So I went on to a completely different article, and let me see if I could just find some new information. Birds are a myth. They're an illusion. They're a lie. Wake up, America, wake up. The meme quickly went viral, and the Audubon Society, which is the real bird watching association and like the bird like association, apparently reported that while the campaign is political satire to many folks, to other it is no more believable than QAnon, which is true. Not a lot of people will want to do research, but
Right.
yeah, I thought that was just hilarious. The fact that I came across that around the same time that we were talking about birds and the same time that a bird died and came back to life right in front of my eyes. And another kind of funny article that I found was drivers claim that plane dumped feces on cars in a Canadian town. But then, hold on. Man who has pooped on 19 cars over 2 years is being hunted by Ohio police.
He's pooped on what?
19 cars.
People have time. I'm starting to realize people really have time.
People have a lot of time on their hands and people don't know what to do.
Right. And freaking spying on birds and making sure it's real or not. Now pooping on cars?
Society is a waste. And this article is from 2015, March 12th, 2015.
Why would you poop on cars?
A man who has relieved himself on nearly 20 cars over a period of 2 years is being sought by Ohio police. The latest incident took place in Akron early on Wednesday morning. The culprit was photographed by a resident who happened to see the man in action. Oh yeah, he is pooping on the hood of a red something. I'm terrible with cars, but yeah, he has his pants down, squatting over the hood, looking directly at the camera.
Is he looking at the camera?
He is directly.
He really doesn't give a fuck.
No fucks are given to that man.
People need new hobbies, okay?
I agree. New hobbies.
Let's start all over again, please. Fresh.
I vote to restart society all over again.
No, thank you. I don't want to do this again.
Oh my God. Speaking of restarting society, how about coronavirus? Any updates for you?
I've been out of the loop for a while on purpose.
On purpose, yeah.
Yeah. That shit's too stressful. But recently, 2 days ago, I heard that there's like a new strain of COVID or something. And
oh my gosh.
how it's 10 times like it attacks your lungs quicker or something like that. And it's worse, more deadly, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay.
Let me go ahead and Google it. Let me go ahead, because I've heard of so many different variations.
Right. But it's like, what the fuck did everyone expect to happen?
Especially when there's so many people not
No,
following.
so many people are not giving a shit when they're supposed to be, you know.
Okay, let's see. New coronavirus strain. Let's see. I don't know if I should do this article. 1 second. What we know about the dangerous Delta variant?
I think that's what it's called. I don't know.
Let's see. The Delta coronavirus, originally discovered in India last December, has now become the most dominant and worrisome strain of the coronavirus circulating globally. Research indicates that it is the most transmittable variant yet, as much as 60% more contagious than the Alpha variant, which itself fueled numerous waves of the pandemic around the world.
It's just fucking getting worse. Like, shit is getting worse and people are not caring.
People don't give a fuck. People are walking around maskless. Let me go ahead and Google the new CDC guidelines for masks because it seems like people don't know that they can Google it.
It's not like required now. It's just
It's by choice and recommended, but I'm masked and vaxxed.
Yeah, but even the vax is probably not even gonna do shit.
Yep, and have you heard of that new, you might need to get a third as a booster?
Yep. I heard that shit too!
Are you?
Am I? I don't know. I don't fucking know at this point because I'm sick and tired.
You said I'm tired.
I'm tired. I'm done. Why do I have to do all the hard work and then there's other people out there fucking living life and passing COVID around?
Exactly. Because we have to be responsible human beings, Lily. We have to, even though it hurts.
But it's not fucking fair.
So not fair. So not fair. But now as things are opening up, I'm guessing that we're going to see more. You have to be vaccinated to get into this place. You have to be vaccinated to be a federal worker as federal workers. Yeah. And I know that a lot of grocery stores or maybe even a lot of just companies in general are requiring their entire staffs to be vaccinated.
Yeah, I can see that happening. But it's just... Can we all just fucking do the proper work that we need to do to get the fuck out of this stressful situation?
Exactly.
Can we just be all adults for just fucking 6 months?
Just 6 months, exactly. Just 6 months.
That's all I'm asking. 6 months.
Bam. So on cdc.gov, it says what you can do if you've been fully vaccinated. You can resume activities as you did prior to the pandemic. To reduce the risk of being infected with the Delta variant and possibly spreading it to others, wear a mask indoors, in public if you are in areas of substantial or high transmission. You might choose to wear a mask regardless if you have a weakened immune system or if, because of your age and underlying medical condition, or if a member in your family has the same things. If you travel in the United States, you do not need to get tested before or after travel or self-quarantine after travel if you're fully vaccinated. You need to pay close attention to the situation. It's your international destination before traveling to the outside of the United States. And if you've been around someone that has COVID-19, you should get tested 3 to 5 days after your exposure, even if you don't have symptoms. Jeez. Yep, they have a whole steps.
This is not going to end. I don't think this is going to end.
Mm-mm.
This whole, this whole COVID thing is, no.
It's going to take a while.
For fucking ever. I heard now, too, they're going to require that when school starts for teachers and children to have masks. You have to wear it at school.
And that does sound understandable to me, just because, if we want to get the kids in an environment together and back in school, they should be wearing masks.
Yeah. Because no one is 100% sure what the fuck is really going on. So why don't we at least try to protect ourselves?
Exactly, and protect the kids. And then hopefully the schools can do whatever they can to limit transmission and hopefully make classes smaller, because that would be beneficial to everybody, making classes smaller.
Mm-hmm. Maybe kindergartners can stay home.
Oh, kindergartners, yeah, let them little babies stay home. They don't need to be.
They're nasty. They be picking their nose, eating their own boogers, rubbing their dirty hands on people.
Oh, also, everybody, if you wanted to donate to the podcast, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/blackmeuppodcast. We also have a Cash App, cash symbol BMUPOD, BMU Pod. And we also have a PayPal donation link. All donations go towards improving the audio quality and just helping the show out. So please donate if you can. Everything, all the links will be in the description and the show notes. So I wanted to put that out there. And also, I don't know if I shouted her out last time, but shout out to our intern, Sans. She's amazing, and she's been helping us pull topics and do research along with making sure the show runs smooth. So huge shout out to Sans. I also wanted to thank everyone for rating, commenting, and reviewing and following us on social media. We're getting more active on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We have a Tumblr, but that's only for episodes, and our website and Patreon. So we're in as many places as we can be, and we're trying to put as much content out there as possible. Also, huge shout out to Verbal. We are Verbal brand ambassadors. So that means that we make our own little playlists. We are the heads and the leaders of the society and culture category over on verbal.com. So if you guys want to check out exclusive snippets, exclusive audio, and just playlists of super fun and funny snippets and good show moments, then go check out verbal.com. Search for us at Black Me Up Podcast. So I wanted to make sure that I shouted that out. And also shout out to Second Turnbuckle Wrestling Podcast hosted by Shug. Super awesome. We interact on Twitter a lot. Supporter of the show, listener of the show, and I'm a listener of his and his friends podcast. So if you guys didn't know, I enjoy wrestling. I watch wrestling with my boyfriend, and I love their conversation and their take on the matches and their rundowns of the matches. It's so much fun. So yes, huge shout out to Second Turnbuckle Wrestling Podcast. And I also wanted to give another shout out to, I know that I announced it at the beginning of the episode, but Halim Kane, the creator of Royal Crown, the traveling agency catered to Black and brown travel. And do you want to go ahead and give our final thoughts?
Final thoughts. Final thoughts. You go first. I'm not.
Girl, I don't have any final thoughts. Damn, just damn. This week has been a lot. These past couple weeks have been a lot. We apologize for not posting for the past 2 weeks. We hope that you guys enjoy some of the bonuses that we have coming up. And yeah, donate to Black Me Up Podcast. Listen, rate, and subscribe. Actually, I do have one more thing. So Pokemon Go Fest was July 17th and 18th, I believe. I forget. It was a Saturday and Sunday. So my boyfriend went. We had a great time. We were sitting at the bus stop so that we can go to another location that they were having the little festival at. Like they had another location a couple miles away. So we were hopping on the bus. As we were sitting at the bus stop, just waiting, I was looking left and right. Tell me why I looked left again. There's this chick walking. It looks like her shorts were cut at the crotch, and then they were just lifted up mad high, so vagina was just out, just pure vag out. And you say that again?
She didn't have underwear on?
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Oh. I touched my boyfriend's arm, and I try to be the most politeful reactor. I just say, oh my fucking God. My boyfriend looks at me and he's like, what? Because he wasn't looking to his left. And then he looks to his left, and then he looks right back at me and goes, oh my God.
No.
Then this bitch passes by us and just slows down a little bit more. And then she's just talking to herself. She's just like, if you got something to say it to my motherfucking face. If you got something. I turned to him and I died. I look at her walking away, and it's just cheeks slapping. And I'm like, no.
Okay, it was a pair of jeans?
It was like jean shorts, like denim jean shorts that were cut at the crotch and lifted up above her belly button to where the bottoms weren't on her thighs at all. And to where you could see, to where everything was dangling. So it was like a pair of short shorts, but the crotch was like cut and then lifted up to where it was more like a belt. And so literally everything from belly button down was free game. I was scarred, bitch.
That I don't. She must have done something.
She had to have been on some. She wasn't confrontational. She just talked her little shit and kept walking.
Wow.
But Pokemon Go Fest was fun.
I hope.
Yeah, after getting visually fucking sexually assaulted. Yeah.
Wow, and she just came out of nowhere.
Out of the cut, bitch, because I'm telling you, I looked that direction and I didn't
She
see
didn't
her.
get off a bus or anything?
We were sitting where the bus would have dropped her off. She must have cut from around a corner. And she just kept walking, flip-flops, tank top.
Of course, the thing. That's literally what I was thinking. I was like, with that and tank top.
The way you imagine her looking, I guarantee you, is exactly how she looked.
What color hair? Was it short?
Brown, long hair, messy back bun. Sunglasses on the top of her head.
Literally.
Purse on her right-hand side. Super small purse. Ew.
Literally what I visualized.
Belly ring. All that. Yeah.
Damn. Well, I guess it was real hot.
it was a smooth 74 degrees.
Damn. She didn't give any fucks.
No fucks. I want what she's on, just half of it. That's the week that I've had. I want just half of it.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit of what she got.
But yeah, any final
I don't know. After that.
after that, right?
Drugs. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs unless it's the green one with 5 leaves. We approve of that one.
That one's fine.
That one's perfect.
Approved.
BMU approved. But yeah. Well, thank you guys all for listening. We appreciate you. Don't forget to listen, rate, and subscribe. Comment on Apple Podcasts. And yeah, you guys are amazing. We plan on posting our live link whenever we can and whenever we feel like it. So pop in if you want a little bit of extra content. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.